This is my second video, and I have taken a topic these are key terminologies which are mainly used in banking sectors: slippage ratio, buoyancy market, and lease and discounting. So we will see one by one. So what is slippage ratio, right? So in slippage ratio, if I'll tell you a simple example, so let's take in last financial year, if we have a gross NPA of 12%, and in this financial year, if we have a gross NPA of 15%. So we can simply say there is an increase of NPA of 3%. So that's the simple of slippage ratio. But generally they use some formulas, which is fresh NPAs, which are fresh NPA, which is actually derived net new NPAs. You can simply say upon standard assets. So standard assets are nothing, but these are the assets which generally do not have any normal risk attached to the business, right? So slippage ratio, we can also tell it as a rate at which good loans, obviously good loans are turning into bad. At which rate they are turning into bad, we can say that is at this that will as a slippage ratio. And obviously the impact on net profit and provisionings. Yeah. So the thing is, as soon as the NPAs are increasing, so there will be definitely going to be an impact on net profit and provisioning. So if more NPAs are there, so there will be a greater provisioning on the banking sector, and there will be a hit on net profit also. So there will be definitely going to be reduce of net profit. Also, I have taken a last year data of slippage ratio. So if you'll see, in Q1 of financial 21 and Q2, so there were quite around 1% slippage issues there. But in Q4, if you'll see, straight. So, so happy Diwali. So this will be 7%. So you can simply say 7% is quite too long, too long. It's quite too long. So where we have 1% and here we have 7%. The thing is only there is a huge spike of slippage ratio, mainly due to mainly due to because of COVID only. So there was an increase of lots of NPAs were there. So coming now to on third topic, or sorry, second one. So buoyancy market. So generally what happens in these type of markets, there will be plenty of trading activities are there. And the thing is price also moves like they goes on increasing, right? But the thing is they will not yeah, but the thing is they will not definitely move always, uh, that the price will not always rise here, right? So the thing is the main problem here that we have a volatility concern over here. So so volatility is the biggest concern as prices are quietly and they are moving rapid way, right? The thing is this market generally displays the characteristics. So let's take if we have this kind of market, so generally there will be a obviously quite corporate profits are high, low cost of capital is there, and generally high return on capital. Also, I have taken a business standard report over here, which you will see the last line over here. Share price of many brokers have surged over 100% in a year. So generally, these type of situations generally call it as a Beyonce market only because the price have moved around 100% over here. So that was the thing. Now coming towards third topic, lease rent discounting, which is also known as LRD. So the simple thing is, so this is my, so let's say this is my commercial property, right? So what I will do, I will just give this property on a lease, right? And I will derive some lease rental income. What I will do next, I will use this lease rental income as a collateral, right, to get a term loan from a bank, or this is also known as income producing commercial assets or properties. So that was a main simple concept of lease rent discounting. So I also have taken a business standard report, and some MD of any realty have mentioned something. So generally the view is nothing but the banks are quite reluctant in giving construction finance because the risk in that is quite high. But the thing is ki, but obviously bank wants to lend their money also. The thing is they prefer LRD when they do a due diligence that companies are financially solid over here. So in that case, they will generally go for LRD. So generally seen that LRDs are quite preferred if companies are financially solid. So that was all about this video. And if I'm expecting you got some good insights from this video. And thank you so much.